Hi guys, so I'm going to read Captain Britain number 2. So in full color, the newest and greatest superhero of all, Captain Britain. Staff against sword, hero against villain, in enchanted combat to the death. Stan Lee presents Captain Britain. Chris Claremont, author. Herb Trimpe and Fred Kida, artists. Ai Watanabe, letterer. Marie Severin, colorist. Larry Lieber, editor. From the Holocaust, a hero. The time is midnight. The place, Darkmoor, a desolate patch of ground set deep within Northumberland's Cheviot Hills. The young man is Brian Braddock, a university student, who, minutes before, saw his colleagues from the Darkmoor Atomic Research Center kidnapped by Jason Stragg, the Reaver. Only Brian escaped the raid, and from that moment on, he's been a man caught in a nightmare.
Choose, Brian Braddock, the amulet or the sword, the power of life or that of death for thee, and mayhap for thy world as well.
There's the boy. Grab him. I'll have the hide off anyone who lets him get away again. Reaver's men, they're all around me. I've no place left to run. Don't know what to do. So hard to think with these voices pounding inside my head, commanding me to choose. This is madness, to be dreaming in the midst of a life and death struggle. And yet, this amulet's real enough. Everything's happening so fast, too fast. I need time to make sense out of.
There is no more time, child. Choose!
Choose which? The sword or the amulet? The symbol of bloodshed or the symbol of life? I'm no killer, no slayer of men. For me there can be only one choice. The amulet.
Midnight. On Earth, Brian Braddock touches a mystic stone that has lain untouched within the siege perilous for 1,000 years. While, at that same moment in infinity away, a bolt of purest energy arcs across the face of the universe, to strike home a moment later.
Rejoice, my son, for thou hast chosen the amulet of right over the sword of might. Therefore, let there be beauty and strength, power and compassion, honor and humility, mirth and reverence within you.
My mind, images tearing at me. The goddess's voice, louder than I can stand. In heaven's name, what is happening to me?
Be one with thy brothers of the Round Table, with Arthur and Lancelot, Gawain and Galahad, with them all.
Be thou what they were, a hero. Strive forever to maintain the rule of right, of law and justice, against those who live and rule by might. Thy first test is upon thee now, Brian Braddock. I pray thou art worthy of it.
This is insane. A second ago, it was as if my very being was on fire, mind, body, and soul together. And now, this costume appearing out of nowhere, fitting me as if it's tailor-made, and my body within the costume. I feel bigger, faster, stronger, literally bursting with power. But how? And why? The boy hero looks confused. I'm not sure I believe what I'm seeing here myself. Whatever is going on, I must stop that costume clown before he stops me. And this sword seems as good a weapon as any to do the deed. If I can only pull it free.
Midnight. Another bolt of energy. This one dark, almost malignant, reeking of an inner basic evil. It envelops the screaming, writhing form of Joshua Strag, consuming him, making him one with itself. And, as the first bolt did with Brian Braddock, the second leaves Reaver forever changed.
Harry, Joe, all of you, look what's happened to the boss. He looks like some bleeding knight in shining armour. Forget the boss. We gotta put this superhero down before he gets his wind up. So let's get him, lads. What did he call me? A superhero? No time to worry about names now. Reva's men tackling me from all sides. Too many to cope with. That's it, men! Smash the hero down! Kill him! What? I barely swung my fist, yet my blow hurled those men off me like they were nothing. But one punch won't win this battle. The odds are too great for me to surmount with fists alone. Interesting. As I thought that, my hand instinctively went to this stick thing in my back. And it fits my palm if it were made for me, just like my costume. There are some studs on the haft. Let me press one and see what happens. No more fooling around about, Brian. Here come Reaver's men to finish you off. I only hope this quarterstaff gives me the edge I was hoping for. Because if it doesn't, I'll be dead. And the kidnapped scientists will be Reaver's slaves for life. That had been a half hour ago, and since then, the fight has been hard fought and brutal. No quarter asked, none given. Until... Your men are beaten, Reaver. Your dreams of conquest are finished. Beating my men was easy, hero, but I won't be easy to defeat. For I've received powers too. This night, powers far deadlier than yours, and deadliest amongst them. It's the power to kill. It is not I who will be finished tonight, Captain So-Called Britain. It is you. Blast caught me by surprise. Nerves feel shredded. Never known such agony before. Can't let him hit me like that again. Must keep him off balance until I regain my strength. And I think I know just how to do it. My improvised javelin throw isn't exactly Olympic material, but it'll do. A desperation move, Captain, but useless. You've gained a few paltry seconds' grace, but by throwing away your only weapon, you didn't defeat me, fool. I barely felt a thing inside my armor. This farce has gone on long enough, my friend. This time has come for you to take your final bow and die. Shockwaves. I managed to regain my staff, but it's going to do me precious little good against these... Reva's keeping up the pressure, playing cat and mouse with me. But sooner or later, he'll get bored. And when he does, I've had it. Unless it's
It's a mad thought, but Reva's power comes from his sword, as mine does from my amulet. His force blasts are a manifestation of that power, as my strength and agility are of mine. His for evil, mine for good. Our powers are total opposites, each balancing the other, and perhaps cancelling each other out as well. Thus it's possible that Reva can only harm me if he catches me unawares, or if his will is stronger than mine. In short, if he's a better man than I am. And now's the time to find out, by stepping into the open, to give Reva the shot that he's been waiting for. Tired of running, eh, boy? Very well then, I'll make this short and sweet, and thank you for a victory worth the winning. You haven't won yet, Reva. It's working. His force beam is being absorbed by my quarterstaff. I can feel his will hammering at mine, but mine is holding him at bay. Now my will is hurtling Reva's beam back into him. Ah!
Thy test is over, Brian Braddock. Thou hast proven thyself worthy. Thy destiny awaits thee. Wilt thou pick up the gauntlet, young sir, and become the champion of good against the forces of evil? Or dost thou refuse such noble service?
I don't know. This is all so sudden, so incredible. No, I do know. I've made my choice, the moment I reached for the amulet, and I'll stick by it. I'll be your champion, milady, now and forever. I'll be Captain Britain.
Darkmoor midnight, and amidst the ancient knowing stones, a legend is born. And next time, mayhem on a Monday morning. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry it's kind of short. But yeah, if you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.